Hey, dang. Hello there, Mr. Whiskers. I hope you're doing well. Hello there, Bruce. Hello there, Jesse. Oh, hello there, Tangy. You're a good Tangy boy. Hello there, Elizabeth. Oh, Mr. Tang. You got that big old belly, Mr. Tang. Is it a tough life? Hi. Are you stuck at Tang? Your claws do hurt. We're gonna have to cut your claws, buddy. You know, because your claws are getting too long. Getting into my skin. Jesse, where's the weirdest place the cats go into? I guess kitchen cabinets, but I mean, beyond that, they don't really go into weird places. I guess a toilet would be a weird place for a cat, but none of our cats do that. Bruce, all your kitties are inside. Awesome. Guess my wife is saying a bathtub or the shower. Not sure how weird that is necessarily. Mr. Whiskers, your kitty goes into the toilet. Oh. Does it drink the water too? Oh, there, Ellie Bot. Randy goes into the dryer. Okay. Interesting, Bruce. We gotta fluff his fur up a little bit. Get a little static electricity. We are with Tang here. He might come down to play. We will see. Jesse, you had a kitty when you woke up. Your shower was on, and the shower got turned on, and you both fell in. Oh, goodness. Hello there, Elizabeth. Hello there, Laura Castro. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ellie Bot, you're back again, and you're better than ever. Ellie Bot, is that what was your channel name used to be? Ellie Bot? Was it Ella or Duck or something? I can't remember. Hello there, Oliver. Your kitty is British and lazy. Oh, okay. Is it a British short hair? George something. Hello. Can you tell me, please, Kurt Cobain or Axl Rose? Neither. My opinion would be neither. Do you have any cats, though? Okay, I do recognize that name there, Ellie Bot. Did you turn into a robot? Hello there, Nick with Travel. You're watching from Jamaica, huh? Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Hopefully things are going well out there in Jamaica. What's the weather like in Jamaica this time of the year? Is it pleasant? Is it mild? These are 2 of 9 cats that we have. This tuxedo here is Yoda. The orange cat is Tang. It's raining cats and dogs. Oh, that's not good. Lots of rain. Well, I'd imagine it rains there pretty often. Lewis M. Give you a shout out. Okay, well, there's your shout out there, Lewis M. I hope you are doing well. Do you have any kitties there, Lewis? Lewis, you're welcome. I always like to try to make everybody who might be new to this channel, new to me. My name is Adam, aka Catattainment. Welcomed. We are a cat community, but we do, everybody is always welcome, unless they get a little too silly, a little too clownish. Hammy Taco, yes, we still do have the deaf kitty, Rosemary. She is sleeping in her room at the moment. We're probably going to go visit her next. I always like to say, anybody who wants to financially help cats in need, this is the channel to go to. All of the money that is earned from this channel goes to help cats in need, and as a community, we have probably donated close to $700 or so in the last 3 months or so. And we will do some more donating in the end of November. About another $200 at least. Hammy, the last time you watched, it was in the summertime and you saw Rosemary? Yeah, Hammy, if you hang with us for about another 25 minutes or so, we will go probably check in on how Rosemary is doing. Bruce, I'll soon have 16 cats. Well, I don't know about 16. That is quite a lot. Jesse, Rosemary is normally out this time of the day. We have our other 8 in rooms, and then we let Rosemary out and about. But right now she's sleeping. She is slightly under the weather still. What's up, Orange? You're gonna do some acrobatic jumping here. Hello there, RS. I hope things are going well up in Canada. Have you been doing some bicep curling? The one that's jumping right now, Mr. Whiskers, is Tang. And yeah, the orange tabby, but the black one here, this little goofball, that is Mr. Yoda. Him and his big old ears. If you are new to the channel, and if you have cats, let me know how many cats you have. Hello there, Cake. Yes, that is a Sylvester type kitty cat, or Felix. Those who are maybe a little bit older know who Felix is. Hi, Mr. Teeth. Cake, yes, he is one of 9 kitty cats that we live with. Do you have any kitties yourself there, Cake? Hi. Are you having a moment? Let's see, so what are people saying so far? Should cats be out on Halloween? 40% say yes and 60% say no. Interesting. For those who might be a little bit younger, do you have a costume on Halloween that you like to wear? Those who are a little bit older, and if you did trick-or-treating back in the past, did you have a favorite Halloween costume that you liked to wear yourself? These are definitely some of our more active cats out of our 9. We have some older ones that are a little less active. Jesse, you're outside? Okay, well, hopefully it's not cold out there, Jesse. I can't remember where you live, Jesse. I think it was Texas, but I'm not sure. Cake, you're away from home, so you have no one to take care of them. That makes sense. That makes sense, Cake. Although cats are pretty independent, to be honest with you. They're a lot more independent than dogs are. But, they do need human attention from time to time. I'm under the weather a little bit still, so I do have a little bit of a cough going on. Hammy, your favorite costumes are usually guys with armor, like Master Chief or a Stormtrooper. Master Chief, isn't that Halo? RS, I am doing fine. It was a bit of a long day working with first graders. I do work in an elementary school for a little bit longer, but I'm switching careers. Jesse, your kitty is out, and it's Kansas. Okay. That was close with Texas. Hi, Mr. Orange. Bruce Zelda's doing well. Tonight, Bruce, we have her sub-Q fluiding that we have to do, so we got to give her some fluids. We do that about every 3 or 4 days, excuse me, or so, Bruce. It seems to be helping her kidney issue that she has and some other issues that she has. So, appreciate you asking. Is that your paw, Tang? Yoda. Hi, Tang. You a good boy? Eventually, we will be fostering kittens again, and when we are fostering our kittens again with some foster groups, we will definitely be having them on live streams. Jesse, which cat hides the best? I would say Yoda. Or maybe Max, Jesse, one of the other tuxedos. Yes, Mr. Whiskers. Tang is a bit of a bigger... A lot of our cats are a little bigger. Tang probably weighs about 14, 15 pounds or so. He's all man, though, aren't you, Tang? Tang sometimes isn't the brightest boy, though, because he only is working on one brain cell. Hope everybody is doing well on this Thursday, this Halloween. Remember always to be careful on this Halloween time frame, especially with cats. Mr. Whiskers, that really depends on the cat breed as far as like the average weight goes. It really depends on the breed. You have like Norwegian forest cats, and you have bigger ones that are closer to averaging about 15 to 20 pounds. So it depends. Bruce, fostering older cats, it is a potential too, Bruce. That for sure is a potential. That would definitely be something that would be in line with the channel, right? So we do have to keep that in mind. Maybe we'd go back and forth between, an older foster and kittens again, because there's nothing quite like fostering kittens, I will say. Hemi Taco, you gotta go. Your mom's mad at you. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't get into trouble watching this. Jesse, why do they say orange cats are somewhat kind of slow? You know, Jesse, it's just because I think not Hammy, but Mr. Whisker said that they kind of do some dumb things sometimes, or just some weird things from time to time, and I will definitely say that is the case with Tang. He's a bit of a special boy. Bruce Oreo weighs 14 pounds. How old is Oreo again, Bruce? Like 2, I think you were saying, or maybe he's 3. He's 3. Okay. He's then actually Bruce. He's a little on the small side. Because Bruce, remind me, what kind of kitty is Oreo again? Is he a? He's not a Norwegian forest cat, is he? That doesn't sound right. What kind of kitty is Oreo again? RS orange cats are cute. Yeah, they can be. They definitely have that cute color. It definitely makes them stick out. Their strike. Maine Coon, okay, Maine Coon. Still, Bruce, that's a little on the smaller side, I think, if I'm thinking correctly about Maine Coons. I think they're normally, it can be a little bit bigger. They're like one of the bigger breeds. Are you getting it, Mr. Tang? Yoda. I know, Yoda. You just lazy up there. You're like, you don't want to do anything. You're becoming a cat, Yoda, finally. In your old age of like 7. Mr. Whiskers are definitely one of the bigger cat breeds out there. I'm not sure if they're the biggest or not. I don't know if anybody knows, I'm sure probably some do, a Savannah. Uh, Savannah cats are like a mixture of a domestic, like house cat and an African wild cat, and they can get up to about 20-25 pounds or so easily. Jesse, sometimes Jesse, they're in this room, and sometimes they're in the other room that has the bed in it. Kind of just goes back and forth. The reason I like to keep them in this room when Rosemary is out is because it has the litter box and it has a water fountain in case they need to drink some water or go to the bathroom. RS, yes, you saw Rosemary Carl on on the last stream. She might pop in again. Bruce, are those carriers still doing well for you? I don't know if you've had a chance to use them or not, if you needed to use them or not, but hopefully they're still working out for you. Good. Good to hear. Bruce, you know what? I don't know the cost of it, and I don't know how reliable this thing is, but there is apparently like some like DNA type testing for cats and dogs now. Supposedly, how accurate it is, I have no idea. But it is something that supposedly gives like the genetic makeup of canines and felines. I don't know what it's called though. You can probably just Google it, like DNA testing for cats or something. RS, that name doesn't sound familiar to me, no. Jesse, who is the smartest of these cats? I don't know. Who do you think is the smartest? I mean, I think all cats are pretty darn smart overall. I think they can do quite a few intelligent things. Probably have a more silly, lighthearted video out on tomorrow, actually, with Yoda going in and out of the cabinets. And a little bit shorter than Rosemary's, like, 8-minute video. Bruce, you're welcome. Oh, and it looks like Jesse is maybe telling about what the telling about DNA testing. It's called base pause, I guess. Hello there, Tranquil. I didn't see you there until my wife said hello, so I hope you're doing well. RS Robin is from Russia, and they have 20 cats. Oh, okay. Are they indoor cats, outdoor cats? I'm assuming they must have a YouTube channel. I'm kind of surprised that they're letting them do anything from Russia, though, because, you know, YouTube has cracked down on Russia with the war in Ukraine. YouTube is not letting a lot of stuff come in or go out of Russia on their platform. Excuse me. Hello there, Icon. Again, I always like to say this not too often, but just every so often. If anybody would like to become a channel member, feel free to. It's only $1 a month, which is literally nothing. Um, you know, it's like not even it's like 3 pennies a day or something like that. And that dollar would go towards helping cats in need, cats in shelters, cats in rescue groups and stuff like that. RS, they are indoor kitties. Okay. Okay. Hello there, Raymond. Hope you're doing well. Happy Halloween, Raymond. I just hope that tonight will be a good night for cats around the country. Hopefully, there's not any foolishness that's going to happen for especially black cats on this night. But I will be keeping an eye though on the news, on the internet, and looking at some stories. But we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully, nothing silly or evil, I really should say. But that's for my other channel. I'm not going to talk about that other channel too much here. Those who know about my other channel know about it, and those who don't, well, I'm not going to mention it on this live stream. You just don't want to get it, huh, Yoda? Jesse, your cat was mad at you. What happened yesterday? Or Saturday? Thought that said yesterday. Saturday. Right, dang. Hey, buddy. Anybody who happens to be new to this channel, my name is Adam. Please say hello if you don't mind. I always like to have a little bit of engagement on these live streams. Don't be shy. If you have any cats, go ahead and put it up in chat. Ellibot, I'm not going to say my other channel name on this live stream. I don't like to kind of cross-contaminate my channels, if you will. So, Ellie, if you're interested in it, just go to one of my videos or short whatever and just ask me in a comment there, and I will give you that information. But I'm not going to do it here. Jesse, you forgot to make sure a door was shut and a big white doggy came in and oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Hopefully the kitty and you were okay, Jesse. Elizabeth, I have heard of using pumpkin, yes, for constipation, yes, and I can say, in my experience, it is effective. It is definitely good for a constant. You know, the weird thing, Elizabeth, pumpkin can be used for constipation and potentially diarrhea. So it's kind of weird, but it can technically kind of be effective for both of those type of issues. Jesse was a nice dog. Well, that's good. At least it wasn't a mean, aggressive dog. You know, sometimes dogs and cats, they do not mix well. What is it, Mr. Tang? Hi. You got those big eyeballs? Tang, your eyeballs almost look like they're all black, even though I know they're not. Hi, Mesh. Nope. You got your paw stuck, don't you, Tang? Alright, unstick it. You know, Tranquil, on your lives, every so often I talk about just, like what this channel makes sometimes, right, through live streams and stuff like that. So on Tuesday's live stream, it got about 1,400 views or so while it's live. It made like 5 cents while it was live, which is kind of funny. But, at least that's 5 cents that's going to go to helping cats in need, though, so that's a good thing. But I do find the numbers pretty funny, though. I just hope with these live streams, maybe every so often, like a new person who randomly just stops on, they maybe scroll and they find this live and they're into cats too, and they love cats also, and they want to help cats. So maybe it could become, somebody who would be willing to join the community and be a good member. Because I'm always looking for people that want to help cats in need, and that's the cause of this channel. Obviously to provide some entertainment too, and for people just to watch cats, because I know a lot of people like cats. But also we want to try to help as many cats as we can as a community. Hello there, Rosemary. Hope you're doing well. Rosemary, somebody was talking to you about you. I think it was Raphael. I can't say his name. I can't say it. I think it's Raphael, but I'm not sure. So I just call him RS. But he's in the live stream, so I'm sure he'll say hi to you in a second. Are you all pooped out there? Are you tired, honey? You got that on your nose now? Are you looking kind of foolish? Oh, Elizabeth, your neighbor has 10 kitties. Wow. Are they indoor kitties, Elizabeth? Outdoor kitties? You're looking well, Tang. You got your little hat on. Mr. Whiskers, I go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So the next one would be Saturday afternoon, like around 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And this is probably going to be a weird thing that you hear from somebody live streaming on YouTube. But if a person ever wants to subscribe, I mean, I'm fine with that. But I'll subscribe only if you're like serious. Just don't randomly subscribe to my channel, because I don't like people to just randomly subscribe because for whatever reason, and they don't ever watch anything, or they're not a member of the community. It's not needed for me. You're probably not ever going to hear a person on YouTube, a channel creator, say something like that. But I'm not your average, typical YouTube channel either. I am very different. I am my own unique person. Rosemary, my cold, honestly, I appreciate you asking, but it's about the same. And it's probably a viral, so there's probably nothing antibiotics can do about it. But I am tempted to maybe go to an urgent care sometime and just see maybe if it's bacterial. Maybe they can give me something. My wife is also infected too, so we're hanging in there. I appreciate you asking though. Elizabeth, mostly outdoor. A combination indoor outdoor. It just depends. She's got a big yard, and they stay away from the road. Okay. Awesome. Elizabeth, I mean, if you don't mind, you don't have to, of course, but if you want to tell her about this channel, Elizabeth, I would appreciate that, because I feel like that's probably a very high quality cat person, and I'm all about attracting high quality cat folks that really care about cats, as you know. But you don't have to, though. Your choice. Jesse, what is the weirdest cat toy that we have? I don't know, Jesse. I think this thing right here, this, I think is kind of weird. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking. It's crinkly. Hey, maybe I could do this as a video. I'm doing this, I'm making this noise, and it's an ASMR video. You know how people just love ASMR videos? I don't quite know why, but, some people like that satisfying, I guess, kind of noise. But, hey, to each their own. But I think this is kind of weird. Well, hello there, John. I appreciate that. Definitely that $100 super chat there, John. That is an awesome, as always. It much appreciated. I hope you are doing well, John. If y'all could give John just a thank you for that, that is much appreciated, John. Very kind, as always. I hope you are doing well, John. I hope your kitties are doing well too. The cat Billy, the cat Billies. Elizabeth. Sure that if you try the yogi tea, yeah, I know you told me about that, Elizabeth. I'm kind of stubborn sometimes, Elizabeth. I will fully admit, I am a male, so us males are typically stubborn. I think you probably known that. You probably have met some stubborn males in your life, or you might have some stubborn male family members, kind of thing. So. Ugh. And my wife is agreeing with my sentiment there, what I just said, that I am a stubborn male. I admit to my flaws. Bruce, you can be stubborn too. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Tang and Mr. Yoda over there. And we're going to go check out with Rosemary. I think Rosemary's in her room still. Let me get off the floor. Folks, if you are a young person, you're watching this, never get old. Never get old. Aging is stinky. Aging just stinks. Goodbye, Tang. Alright, let's see if Rosemary, we're going to just kind of do something a little bit different. Normally we do Rosemary last, but alright, so yes, Rosemary is sleeping. Hi, honey. But she's a good Rosemary here. She's a good girl. So this is our deaf kitty, Rosemary, those who are new to this live stream. She is deaf. Oh, Elizabeth. I appreciate that also, Elizabeth. If y'all could give a great shout out there to Elizabeth, that's awesome. I do appreciate that. Much, very kind, Elizabeth. It's always hard to say those words. It's always surprising. But I appreciate that, Elizabeth, very much. Too kind, too kind. That'll help definitely. With yours and John's, I mean, that'll definitely help. I always try to make like maybe have the channel make like $100 a month or so we can donate $100 a month each time. But I know things happen and I know life happens. I get it. But that's always my goal that I try to reach a month. So anytime it's over that, it's like, I'm blessed and the kitties will definitely, that we help, they'll definitely be blessed too. So I appreciate that. Hello there, Anna Stackhouse. The love of your life is a one-eyed calico named Peanut who saved your life more than once now. I fully support anyone that loves cat as much as our family. Awesome, Anna. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, excuse me. This is definitely a place for you then, Anna. I hope a place that you maybe can feel like this could be a home for you, like a YouTube community family of kitties, because we are definitely all about the cats here, Anna. I do have nine myself, and as I've said a few times before, all revenue from this channel goes to help cats in need. As a community, we have donated over $700 so far in the last 3 months since I've been monetized on this platform. And as you can see, I had two very gracious, kind individuals donate $100 a piece. So that's $200 that'll go help cats in need for the month of November. Bruce, your kitties help you with your PTSD? Yeah, Bruce, that's something. Has that gotten better for you, or is it just, probably just maybe it depends on the day? And of course, Bruce, if you don't have to answer that question, but I'm just wondering, is it something that kind of is it a bit of a struggle from day to day, or overall you feel like it's better? Depends on the day. I understand. So like I was saying, this is Rosemary. This is our deaf senior kitty. She's about 17 years old. Along with being deaf, she also has hyperthyroidism, which she has a medication that she's on that controls her thyroid. And right now she's just getting a little ear rub. I think you can hear her purr, I hope. Hey, Rosie. I'll give a little backstory here on Rosemary, those who might be new to the channel. Those who are not new to the channel, they know this story already, but I do like to tell it every so often. Let me first just say, so Elizabeth, your cat has helped you to recover from traumatic brain injury and severe whiplash. He's very supportive and very forgiving. Awesome to hear there, Elizabeth. So Rosemary's backstory. Rosemary came into our lives about 2 years ago. I was working in an animal hospital, and I'm going to use this term owner. I despise the term owner because you don't own cats, you don't own dogs, you don't own animals. It just, they're not property, despite what some people think, even today. They're not property. They never will be your property. You don't own them. They own you, if anything. But anyways, her owner came in and wanted to put her down because she I forgot the reason, just because she was old and she just, couldn't take care of her, I guess. I don't recall exactly. But she wanted to put her down. And thankfully, our veterinarians and our hospital manager, looked at her. They did her an evaluation. They examined her, and they found out she was deaf. But beyond being deaf, though, they said that this cat is perfectly healthy. She's a little on the skinny side, but she's healthy. So we cannot, in good conscience, put this cat down. It's not going to happen. Excuse me. So time went on, and some of the staff members in the hospital said that they might take on Rosemary. Unfortunately, nobody ever did, or I guess maybe fortunately, I don't know, depends on how you look at it. Nobody actually took her on and took her home. And yes, she does have the creepy eye thing going on right now. So that's her third eyelid that's kind of just coming out. Her third eyelid comes out when I rub her ears like this. So hopefully it's not too creepy for anybody. Anyways, eventually we left that area, and I left obviously that animal hospital But before I left, I asked the staff, the veterinarians and such like that, the managers, if I could take Rosemary with me. And they said, sure. We know that you'd probably give her a good, loving home. And so Rosemary has been in our lives for about 2 years now, roughly, or so. Because I could not imagine like leaving her there, because she would have just been stuck in a cage, like a 4x4 cage, a 3x3 cage, a small cage, just for the rest of her life. And I couldn't in good conscience do that. So that's just her backstory. I do have a video about her backstory. I go into a little bit more depth into it. Excuse me, but that's basically her story. All of our kitties have a story that's not necessarily just like Rosemary's, but they all obviously all have stories. As your kitties have stories too, on how they wound up being in your lives, just as well. Raymond, she wound up. Yeah, I think so, Raymond. I mean, I think she definitely loves it here. She's definitely like has a very strong connection with me. I would say for the most part, like the male cats are kind of more connected with my wife, and then the female cats are more connected to me for whatever reason. We're gonna hang with Rosemary here for a few more minutes. Excuse me. I do have a little cold, so I apologize, sniffing in your ear and kind of coughing. I'm going to hang with Rosemary for a few more minutes, and then we're going to go to another room where there is some more cats, and we'll show them off, especially for those who are new to the channel. RS, you got to go. All right. I hope you have a good night and a good weekend. If I don't see you over the weekend, take care, friend, out there in Canada. Anna, you guys are incredible. We tried to volunteer at the animal shelter a couple of times also, and spend some times with the kitty that are special needs. Oh, for sure, Anna. That's why a part of my message too when I do these live streams, Anna, especially towards the end, is like, I always tell people, if anybody's thinking about adopting a cat, try to adopt an older cat, because it's a heck of a lot harder. Older cats, they tend to unfortunately never get out of shelters once they get in there, because a lot of people, they don't want to adopt older cats. Excuse me. They just want to adopt, kittens and stuff like that, and it makes sense. I understand that, but these older cats, they need a loving home too, and it's a lot harder for older cats to get adopted in any setting, basically. Elizabeth, you shared the channel out to your neighbors. Okay, well, I appreciate that, Elizabeth. Very kind of you to do. I appreciate it. That's always the best, Elizabeth, is I feel like word of mouth. And for anybody, just word of mouth. If you know anybody that really loves cats, and this is for everybody who's listening to me, if you had the volume on, um, if you know people that love cats or want to be part of a cat community, please talk about this channel to them. Please share this channel out to them, because I want to grow this channel, but I want to grow this channel the right way. I want to grow this channel with people who really care about cats, just not with people who want just come on a live stream and want to get shouted out, or come on a live stream and want to get like noticed. They're just not here to me, in my opinion, for the right reasons. I'm trying to focus on quality folks, and not the amount of people. I'd rather have like a certain amount of quality folks than have like hundreds of thousands or millions or whatever. It's more important is the quality, not the quantity. Not Elizabeth, Rosemary, you feel empathy for those older cats, especially that you're older now. I know what you mean, Rosemary. I know what you mean. It is tough aging, isn't it? Hey, creepy. You got your creepy eyeballs going. You got the crazy eyeballs going, too. Your big creepy eyeballs. All right. Let's go hang out with our last set of kitties. And Anna, if you are still watching, the reason I have some closed doors here, because the one other thing about Rosemary, besides being deaf, she does not get along with other cats, unfortunately. So when we have her room open so she can explore the house and, just check out other places, of course, which she's just not doing right now because she's sleeping, we have to have our other doors closed because they do not mix. All right. Excuse me. Bruce, tomorrow is an open house. Bruce, I hope that especially some older cats get adopted, but in the end, I hope cats get adopted, period. So here we have Tiny. Tiny's down there, who's not so tiny. She's about 15 pounds or so. I know she may not look 15 pounds if you're looking at it on your end, but she's about 15 or so. These three ladies here, this Calico is the baby. Pandora is the one that's licking the gray tabby. Not gray tabby, she's not a gray tabby, but the tabby. And the tabby who's being licked is Zelda. Now, speaking of older cats, Zelda here is 19 years old. She is a diabetic kitty. She's had diabetes for about 10 years or so. She's also having kidney failure at the moment. So we're giving her sub-Q fluids, which is helping her out. But we also just know with kidney failure that eventually she will succumb to that. But we will give her the highest quality of life that we can until that time comes. And if you had the space, you would be the one to adopt the special needs kitties because they are definitely overlooked for sure. Peanut House also had a hard time with the other kitties for now. She is the only child. I understand. I understand how that goes. Thankfully, Anna, we're able to live in a bigger home that just has like more bedrooms to it, so we can kind of put Rosemary in her own room. So we have these three girls. Excuse me. We have Max here. He's one of our male tuxedos. Yes, I know you two. You're always jealous, you two. You always got to come where the phone is, don't you, to get the attention. Hi, Pandora. Let's not sniff the baby's butt on camera, honey. We try to keep this PG rated. But Maximus here, he thinks he's a ladies' man. He always tries to snuggle up with the girls, but they always reject him. They hiss at him or they slap him. He's like a Casanova, but they don't care for him. Hi, Pandora. Zelda. Rosemary, yes, they definitely all love their attention. Hi, baby. Now, the baby here and Pandora, who always likes to lick me on these things, what am I saying? Always likes to lick me on these live streams for whatever reason. These two are like sisters, a civil rivalry kind of situation. They're always trying to like get at each other, not in a bad way. Is it Juvie? Juvie? I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Hello there, hope you're doing well. Started tearing up when you were talking about Zelda. Your old man was named Sam, and he passed away in August. I'm sorry to hear about that. Due to failing kidneys at the age of 19. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I wish you the best too. If this is the kind of channel that you're, interested in, I would definitely say check it out. And if you'd want to subscribe to it, awesome. If you feel like, that's something you can support, because we support cats that are in need. Hello there, Joe. I hope you're doing well. Sorry you didn't get any notifications there, Joe. But I'm glad that you popped on here. I hope you're doing well, Joe. Right now, Joe, we just got Pandora doing her nightly salt lick check on me, like a horse or something. Joe, been on for about 50 minutes now or so. Starting at I can't remember, Joe, your time out in the UK. I think maybe it starts at like 11 o'clock at night, Joe, or maybe midnight out there, because I start at 7 o'clock p.m. out here in the States. And I can't remember the time difference between the two countries. Joe, I feel about the same, to be honest with you. Um, it's tough when you're sick, when you have to work, right? And then when you have to work with kids, it's even tougher when you're sick. So, but I'm hanging in there. I appreciate you asking. Hi, Zelda. Clocks are changing. Expecting midnight. Well, soon, Joe. We will be going through the daylight saving times out here in the States. I want to say I think that's Sunday morning. I think it's Saturday night, Sunday morning. I think is when the clocks switch over. Elizabeth, it takes time for a cat that was abused to get used to a loving, kind, and caring home, for sure. Your cat was severely abused and felt his pain. We're matching heaven. Awesome to hear, Elizabeth. Kid, a little bit like Kit, Elizabeth, our older foster kitty. She was abused and neglected, and we had to work with her for quite a while until she would trust us. Anna, human children and your fur babies are ready for scary movies. Happy Halloween. All right, take care, Anna. I appreciate you hanging in here with us, and hopefully, maybe you found a good cat community in the future to check out from time to time. So take care for now. Joe, I just checked in. I did. Yeah, no worries, Joe. No worries. No worries. Speaking of, let me see if I can get Kit. Sometimes Kit will just come if I call her. Sometimes she won't. Kit. 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 There she is. Hi, Kit. She's like, you rang, human? So this was the cat that I was talking about, Elizabeth, and to anybody else. This is our only... We fostered probably about 60 cats altogether. Almost all of them kittens. All of them are kittens except for this one. This was an adult foster, and she was neglected or abused when she was younger. We weren't quite sure what, but she was very shy, timid with us in the beginning. But we worked with her for months, and she came around, and it's kind of funny now. Now she's like one of the most attention seeking cats of the bunch. Jesse, your cat doesn't come to you unless you want some. Yeah, probably wants food, right? Kit. Hi, baby girl. You a good girl? Hi, kidders. You gonna boop your nose, honey? Come here. Kit. Yeah, Kit and Zelda. Excuse me, sorry. Kit and Zelda do definitely look alike a little bit. Jesus. Elizabeth, if you're doing a Zelda one, yes, that is Zelda. I don't think Kit has an emoji yet, Elizabeth. I'm hoping as I get see the thing with channel members, the more channel members a creator or a channel gets, the more like custom emojis like that one that you put there of Zelda, the more custom emojis a person can let their channel members use. But I don't think I have a Kit one. But I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Pretty sure I don't, though. I think I got Zelda, Max, Rosemary, maybe Yoda. I'm not really sure. Tranquil, right now, I think there's 12 altogether channel members. But the thing about that is, though, I think it was Danielle Davis. She gifted some channel members. She gifted some channel members like a couple of weeks ago. And the thing when you gift a channel member, Tranquil, and to anybody else who's interested, it's random and who it goes to, so it can go to any one of your subscribers. But the thing with that is, though, it can go to somebody who maybe subscribed to your channel like 8 months ago on some random short and hasn't, done anything since. So it's 12 at the moment, but it's very likely that it's going to go, those people are going to unsubscribe, or they're not going to re-up their channel membership, because, like, why would they? So that's the one issue with it. Um, no problem. The Jew comes from Julia. Okay, okay. I'll call you Julia then, if that's good. You got a new kitty from the shelter. Okay, his name is Lilo. He's 14. Awesome to hear. But you're gonna say goodnight. Okay, no worries. 1 o'clock. Yeah, definitely get some sleep there, Julie. I appreciate though, and hopefully I'll see you in the future then. And welcome to the community, friend. Hello there, Maya. Maya Miscellaneous. I hope you're doing well. Tranquil. Yeah, the other one was my wife. Correct, Tranquil, which was very funny. But she's even my wife's not gonna like, obviously, continue as a channel member, because, like, what's the point, right? She's gonna, she sees these cats all the time. Maya, do you have kitties? Hi, Mr. Maximus. Are you gonna give Zelda a little bit of lovin' after you were sneezing? Oh, he's a good Mr. Maximus. Just real quickly, those who might be interested, I am thinking about making a few more channel membership tiers. I just got to figure out like what perk I'm gonna give, because if I'm going to be like putting a higher dollar amount for a channel membership, I'm gonna keep the 99 cent one though at all times. But if I go up $1 or $2 or $5 or whatever, I got to make sure that I'm like giving enough value for those that are wanting to or able to, become a channel member at a higher price. I got to still figure that out. Maybe like eventually when I start doing some merchandise of these cats and other cat related stuff, maybe I can do like a discount. You get like a certain percentage off when you order stuff. I'm not sure though. I got to figure it out still. Joe, I appreciate the compliment there. Honestly, I'm not sure if I give enough value or not. I guess I always feel like I could always do better. I feel like my videos can be better, and I feel like as a creator, I can do better. That's just always been how I am. It's hard for me to say, hey, I'm doing good enough, but it's hard to say. Raymond, have I considered Patreon? Yes, actually, I have considered Patreon quite intently, Raymond, and that's something that I'm definitely looking towards in the future. Because I know, as far as Patreon, they're a lot better as far as their, what the creators what they keep as far as channel revenue goes compared to YouTube. But yes, I have looked at that for sure, Raymond. And I always like to, I don't always, every so often I do have a PayPal. If anybody's ever interested in PayPal, I do have a PayPal link on the channel description. And to be honest with you, the thing about PayPal as a channel, you would be more of the money, more of, your donating, your generous donations would go more towards helping cats, because PayPal doesn't take as much as YouTube does. I hate to say this, but YouTube is kind of like a thief in a way. And sorry, YouTube, if you're listening. I mean, I'm just being honest in what I feel, and I think what a lot of people feel. And this is a free country still, and people can say what they want mostly. But YouTube definitely, takes way too much. Bruce, I would definitely still be doing YouTube, yes. Joe, is the PayPal link as good as PayPal? Yeah, it's the same thing, Joe. It's the same thing. But anyways, I am getting close to my time here. I appreciate all of you who have been here. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you've had a smile on your heart, and hung out with some cool people here, especially the cool cat folk. But I'm going to start heading out. Before I do, I will first give my, again, kind, these words are always hard for me to come up with what to say, but to John and to Elizabeth for their donations, much, much appreciated. It's really hard to come up with words when people donate anything, let alone, the amounts that they donated. Joe, we already went to Rosemary. But here, real quickly, Joe, I'll go show you Rosemary before I fully sign off here, Joe. So just give me a second. Oh, well, there we go. Speak of the devil. Hi. So there's Rosemary. But anyways, I'm gonna start saying my goodbyes to everybody else. Tranquil, Elizabeth, John, Joe, Mr. Whiskers, Raymond, Rosemary, Bruce, Icon. I'm just kind of scrolling down here. Maya, if you're still hanging here, Julie, I think you already left. Jesse, if you're still hanging here, Raymond. Anybody else that I might have missed, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Remember, if you ever want to adopt kitties, think about adopting an older cat. Joe, I'll be on at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. out here, so that's going to be, I guess, maybe 7 or 8 your time. But anyways, until then, God bless, take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Rosie. And Rosemary's trying to skirtle down those stairs.
Because I got food.
Like a goofy little kitty that she is. All right, well, anyways, take care all. Bye-bye.